Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and it's been a couple weeks since my first video, so I wanted to come back on here and talk about what I've been doing art-wise and then just some little life updates as well. Clearly, some things have already changed. I got bangs. I've been wanting to do that for as long as I can remember, probably since like high school, but I was always too nervous to. I didn't think they'd look good. I thought they'd be too high maintenance because I don't know how to do my hair really. So, fun fact. But yeah, I decided since I'm turning 27, I just turned 27, it's like 2 weeks ago now. So, I decided that this is the year, I'm gonna try it, and I got bangs. So far, the first week was really rough. I hated them, but now I like them, and I figured out kind of what to do to style them in the morning, which is nice. Also, just some life things. We're exactly 1 month out from my trip to Japan, and me and my husband have finally started like actively buying things for it because the travel anxiety or pre-travel anxiety set in about a week or two ago. And yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm getting excited, and it's also good. My stomach issues have been a little better recently. I don't want to talk too much in depth about it, but I've been able to eat more food. So that's exciting because I was sad that I wouldn't be able to try a lot in Japan, but it's getting a little better. I tried matcha and I think that went well. I didn't really notice too much. So excited to try matcha and I can eat sushi. Ramen's a little iffy, but I'm hoping by then I can try some. But yeah, so super excited. I'll take what I can get as far as food, but just excited to be able to go at all. So looking forward to that. And now, in terms of art, I've been focusing on fighting perfectionism the past month or so. I started my mini sketchbook on January 21st, and since then, I've just been trying to draw on it on my lunch breaks at work whenever I have time, and I've been using pen. So I'm trying to really fight the perfectionism by not erasing, and it's been good. It really pushes me to embrace the imperfections, and also it kind of I feel like my drawings feel more alive. They don't feel as boring. I don't want to say boring, but yeah, some of them just feel more fun, at least for my little doodles in my sketchbook. So I'm trying to bring that into my actual digital pieces, and I guess we'll just see how that goes throughout the rest of the year. But yeah, I want to take a look today at my sketchbook pages. So let's go ahead and switch to my overhead camera and we can take a look. And here we have my mini sketchbook. I went ahead and added two of my own stickers that I made. I believe I made these in 2024 for a previous like shop launch I tried to do. But these are two of my favorite stickers. I love the little frog, and this pink-haired girl is just a little character that I have just continuously redrawn. So definitely love that sticker. I think they're pretty representative of my style. And I'm going to leave the rest empty because I want to add more stickers just as I go throughout my days. So in Japan too, I want to collect some stickers and fill it up and have it be sort of a collage of where I've gone and things like that. And we'll go ahead and open it up now. On this first spread, I just wanted to keep track of when I started it. So on the left side, I just put in this little cute bear notebook paper and noted that on it. And on the right, I really did not know what to do for a while, but I ended up drawing myself, and then I wanted to just make it pop, so I added the pink little design in the background and just started it by saying hello. I think it's pretty cute, and I think it's a good way to start the sketchbook. Now, onto the first real spread. This was actually the first drawings I ended up doing in here. It's kind of funny because I would have never expected myself to draw some pigeons on my first pages. But I've been taking a lot of walks on my lunch breaks at work just for my digestive health after eating. And I always see pigeons when I go walking. And I took a few pictures of them and used one picture as a reference I'll put in here somewhere. And I decided that that should be my first spread just because it's something relevant to my life, something I'm seeing every day. And I think it came out kind of funny. Not really my normal art style. I don't draw animals often, but I think it's cute. It's a little silly. The one on the right looks a little weird to me, but it's okay. And I'm excited to see where this goes. I started it just drawing in, I had some red pencil lead, so that's what this one is made using. Onto the next spread. On the left side, I decided to go get some erasable colored pencils because that pencil lead I was using in the last spread just kept breaking. I didn't really like it too much. So I went and bought some erasable colored pencils, and that's what I used here on the left side. I just drew in my normal style. This is pretty comfortable for me drawing my own characters or just drawing people. So that was pretty safe. And then on the right side, I drew this at work. So I've been trying to doodle at work when I have time. And as you can see, I did this on January 23rd and just drew random things that I was thinking of that day. So clearly was thinking about my Tokyo trip and drew a little onigiri. And then the two characters on the bottom, on this day, I had been focusing on trying to come up with a new character. I think I've been doing that for a couple weeks as well because I like the idea of having a consistent character that I can keep drawing and just work on like backgrounds more because I feel like that's my weakest spot right now is making full drawings with full backgrounds and building an environment. So those were two little possible characters I was doodling, and I think I found the characters I'm going to stick with, and you'll see like one character just more consistently as I go through the rest of these pages. I almost forgot to mention this is where I just started focusing more on drawing in pen to fight that perfectionism. And this first page, I feel like it does look, I feel like I can see that I'm more nervous drawing in pen, but as it goes on, you'll see that it gets a little more comfortable for me. So this is probably my least favorite spread. On the left side, I decided I wanted to use some colored pencils, but I don't really like how it came out. I think it just looks a little messier than I like, but it's okay. I still think it's cute, just not fully up to par with what I wanted. And then on the right side, clearly there was a real mess up. I had tried using acrylic markers that I have, but this paper is just not really marker friendly, I've learned. So I covered that up because it was pretty bad. But I ended up just using sticky notes from work and I doodled while I was there. And we're just going to leave it at that. Now, onto this next spread. I think this is really where I noticed a big shift. Aside from just using pen more consistently, I think I got a little bit freer with using pen. I didn't feel as nervous about messing up. And I like just using the blue and the pink. I think it's really cute. But I really like these pages. I like the little wizard on the right side. I'm hoping to make that into a full drawing at some point. And this is kind of the start of the character that I've been drawing more consistently. Now onto this next spread. I think you can see that I'm getting a lot freer with the usage of the pen as mentioned, and I think these are just really cute. On the right side, I had been thinking about the BBC's Sherlock, so I decided to draw a little Sherlock inspired doodle on my lunch break as the investigation and the little magnifying glass. I also work in criminal justice and I work close to some investigations, not directly involved, but I still do some work with investigations, and I just thought it was relevant and funny to draw on my lunch break. And then on the right side, it was the week before Valentine's, so I wanted to do some Valentine's themed drawings. I think they're really cute. I really like the use of the pen, and I'm excited to see that I can finally draw in pen and not panic. So, little improvement. Now we'll just take a brief look at this next spread. I had wanted to focus on filling up a full page on each side and then actually drawing a full environment or a landscape around my characters. And not too much to say about these. I think they're cute. I really like them. I like this little chick guy. I think I've been using him more after drawing that. Might be a more consistent character. But yeah, not too much to say here. Just getting used to using pen more and filling up a full page. And that brings us to the last two pages in my sketchbook update. So clearly not a lot. I haven't done too much in here so far, but I feel like there's still some change and a little bit of improvement. On the left side, I just drew another character from Pinterest. I just picked a photo and then and sketch that in my colored pencil. And on the right side is where I feel like you can see the improvement. I don't know, I feel like these drawings are just more fun, and you can tell that I'm less nervous and worried about drawing anything ugly. But I also just like the little expressions on the characters, so I think it's super fun. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen the donut debacle happen in real time. At work, one of my coworkers was really kind and brought in a bunch of donuts for us that she paid for, so super kind. And I've been able to eat more baked goods recently and desserts. So I didn't even think about it. I was like, okay, even though I have stomach issues, I'm going to try a donut and we'll see how that goes because I've been slowly adding in new foods back into my diet. But I didn't realize that donuts are fried and they're not baked like other pastries. And it didn't go well. So as you can see here, the donut won, but it's okay. I survived. But I still kept drawing that day. I was really feeling this one here that there's just so many foods, so many snacks that I can't have. But, we work with what we have. And this is kind of where I'm at. So, yeah, that is the 3 week sketchbook update. Still not finished, but I think it'd be good to document progress and just see where I started. So, in the future, we can look back at this first video and hopefully say, wow, she got a lot better. Hopefully. I also have done a good amount of digital drawings in the past couple weeks, so I'll put them somewhere on the screen here. I'm proud of where I'm at with them. I'm really just exploring coloring and line art a lot, so there is some inconsistency on the style, but I want to just see what I like, continue trying out new things, and over time, I'm sure my style will solidify more. But right now, we're in the trial and error phase. So if you want to see more of those, I post them on Instagram. And you can find my Instagram and TikTok linked in my bio. And if you want to go ahead and check those out, that'd be appreciated. And please like and subscribe if you're interested in following me on my art journey this year. I also plan on posting different things like vlogs. I kind of want to play I want to play The Sims. I mean, my profile picture should give you a hint on that, but I want to play The Sims, do some home designing videos if my computer will allow it. But yeah, I plan on posting a lot, at least once a month for sure, but I plan on posting more. So go ahead and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.